Good evening, everyone. It's been a long Father's Day, and I started early this morning on the West Dallas call where our deputy, Precinct 5 deputy, was involved, Precinct 1, I'm sorry, thank you, involved in the shooting at his apartment complex. This is related, and let me start by saying this because it's most important. This family of the suspect are good people. They have been cooperating with us all day, realizing that their relative, the suspect, does have a history of mental illness, is in crisis, but was extremely dangerous. The shooting scene last night, and then also, this morning, and then also today. So let me tell you what happened today, approximately at 5:40 p.m. Officers, SWAT officers got word that the suspect was in the area of Greens Road and 45. They tried to stop him on traffic. The suspects fired upon the officers at that location, drove 2 blocks west, just up the street here. They tried a maneuver technique. He fired upon the officers again. Officers didn't return fire on the 2 prior incidents. He came to, this is Northborough Road and Greens Road. The suspect crashed his vehicle into a tree, as you can see behind us. Once he got out of the vehicle, he fired upon our officers again. They returned fire, striking him several times. They administered first aid. The suspect was transported to the hospital. He's in surgery right now in critical condition. As always, I'm gonna ask that we pray for him and pray for his family. And also our officers. A long night, a long day. We've had 3 officer-involved shootings in less than 24 hours. So pray for our men and women on the front line and pray for our entire community. As within policy, the Internal Affairs is going to do the administrative part of the investigation. Our criminal special investigative unit of homicide is going to conduct the criminal. Also, the district attorney's office is out here, so we'll open up for questions.
Did you say that the man shot, he's related to the precinct down here?
We don't know at the time. It wasn't a random incident. There is a relationship that we're trying to determine the full extent of it, and I don't want to go too deep on it without having all the information, but we'll follow up. And also the suspect's name, we're not going to release that. We're still communicating with some family members, and we want to be respectful to the family and make sure that the majority of his family is notified before we put this out in the media. But sometimes later on tonight or in the morning, we will release his name.
So the suspect was driving that black Challenger. Who's in that black truck?
Yes. That's some of our officers, yeah.
So you just speak one more time. So there was one time they wanted to stop him on the North Freeway, on 45.
Just up here at North Freeway and Greens Road.
He shot at them.
He shot at them again,
What was the
2
second
blocks
time?
away from there, just 2 blocks from here. They tried to stop him again. He fired upon him again. Our officers didn't return fire on the initial 2 incidents, but when he crashed and he got out and he started firing upon him here, that's when they engaged him.
Did he shoot that? Did he shoot out that driver's side window?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know that there was gunfire, but that's going to be part of the investigation. But he did fire multiple shots at our officers.
Is there any specifications you can give to mental illness?
Yep, he just has a history, and I'm going to be respectful of that, and that's part of the investigation.
Age?
I think he's 27 years old, Hispanic male, 27 years old.
Did the officers have body cameras?
Yes, they have body-worn cameras, so that'll be a part of it. And again, our policy is what? We're going to release it as soon as we can. Okay, go ahead.
Is a situation where you have that volatility, between mental issues, someone trying to stop.
It's very tough, okay? And especially when they get to a state where they're really dangerous, shooting at people, and you don't leave the officers too many options, and that's a tough time. It's very challenging. It's tough on our officers, and like I said, I want us to pray for them. Nobody shows up to work getting up and leave their house and their loved ones and saying, well, you know what, I want to go out and shoot somebody today. That's not how it works. I mean, our officers, and men and women, they're charging to the front line when everybody else is moving away, you know, to protect people. And I don't want us to forget about that. I do not want us to forget about this. We're going to be in for a tough summer, and we're going to hang in there together as a city and do whatever we can to keep it safe.
So the entire day, law enforcement knew they were looking for since this break-in happened?
I'm not sure about the entire day. I don't know the exact timeline when information started coming, but at some time today, I think family members contacted our agency, and that's why I want to give them credit. You know, think how tough this is. You have a loved one who, I don't know his history, probably a decent person, but suffering from mental illness, and then shoots some citizens last night, and then get into a shootout with the officers today. So it's tough on the family. But I want to tell you, they cooperated with us, and I'm sorry it's ending with us shooting him, but they didn't have much of a choice.
Do you know how the wife and the daughter are doing?
I think both of them are stable, but I didn't. The last update I got was this morning, so we'll get another update and try to send that out before the news hits tonight.
What do you tell the people from Houston that are worried about all this violence going on right now?
Keep looking out for one another. Keep loving one another. Just be your neighbor's protector. We got to hang in there together, and things will get better. This is Houston. It's a sophisticated city with great people. We've gotten through a lot worse, and we'll get through this. All right?
Thank you, Chief.
Thank y'all.